On March 1911, newspaper editor Arthur Verspreng advised, using pictures worth 1,000 words. Well, I'd like to share with you a picture storybook that I made about a turtle, a frog, a dog, learning the importance of sharing with handball. Obviously, I made this a long time ago. I believe it carries on with the advice Bruce Bain gave to someone that I imagine also had trouble with something they imagined, they visualized to put into words. This first grade assignment represents the first time I realized that images makes it easier for me to tell and to create a story. Before I got started on the storybook, I created the images, and I didn't know how to create. I don't know how to tell the story, but I knew I kind of knew the idea I had of it. So I created the images, and then after the story started flowing, and from the reflections of the images I created at first. By learning more about art, you grasp a better understanding of an image, whether it's a picture, painting, cultural-related art, or an advertisement. It communicates something. But most importantly, it teaches us to be connected with ourselves. First, I will discuss the different forms of art and how society benefits from art. Then I will discuss which form of art I identify myself with and how I expanded my interest in art. Forms of art has fundamentally developed to this day compared to thousands of years ago. Traditional arts such as paintings, traditional arts are such as paintings and drawings. Nowadays, we have a wider set of options such as photography, two-dimensional prints, design, crafts, sculptures, installation, mixed media, which is the combination of materials, and new media, which is film and animation. Art is not only a big deal to individuals that can know how to have skills in drawing, painting, and creating. It's also a big deal to society overall and how we choose to identify something, someone, or others or ourselves. An image can either comfort or hurt someone, and it could also be very informative. Being a conservative person, I figured out that art is a comfortable alternative. An alternative I am comfortable using to express myself. I identify with art because it keeps me balanced, and the form of art I identify myself with is drawing and painting and crafting. If I didn't know how to combine colors or have a passion for art or drawing, I'd probably be some sort of wreck because I don't know how to dance nor sing. And while making this storybook in first grade, I found out that I love to use colors and draw. I also comprehended that drawing made it easier for me to explain myself. So at age 10, I came across a TV show where I saw a man teaching painting techniques and how to combine colors. And then in this last semester of middle school, I signed up for art class, and that's where I learned to use charcoals, pastels, and learned other forms of drawing techniques. Drawing an image made it easier for me to arrange personal matters and arrange complicated thoughts that came with complicated feelings. Although I don't plan to pursue a career out of art, I plan to learn more about it and let it be part of me for the rest of my life. Now you have a better understanding of how art is a mechanism to create a picture that can be worth 1,000 words. But most importantly, it teaches us to be connected with ourselves. First, I discussed the different forms of art and how society benefits from art. Then I discussed how I identify with which form of art I identify myself with, and how I expanded my interest in art. This culture is widespread within all cultures, communities, and backgrounds. Art not only communicates what cannot be said, it also unites everyone around you because art is inspired by everything and everyone.